to your spirit. The second one now happens to your soul. Look at 1 Corinthians 1, verses number 18. This is the second aspect of salvation. 1 Corinthians 1, verse 18. Paul says, for the message of the cross is foolish to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved. Do you see the tenses here? By grace we were saved. Here we are being saved. So this is a process, it's an ongoing one, because your soul is encountering salvation. Look at what 1 Peter chapter 1, verse number 9 says. 1 Peter 1, verse 9. And this process is the longest one, because the first one, the moment you lift up your hand and believe in Jesus, confess him with your mouth, believe that God raised him from the dead, the Bible says you are saved. Even if you enter here, you just kill the man. The moment you stand here and lift up your hand and believe, you are saved. And if you die instantly, you are going to heaven. But the second one has to do with your soul. The first one, you do nothing. It's grace. But the second one, there is something that you need to do. Because it's now a process. This is where God is partnering with you to save your soul. Why does God partner with you to save your soul? Because spirits need your choice or your decision to work in your soul. So he says, receiving the end of your faith, the salvation of your soul. So we will receive the end of our faith when our soul is finally saved. By saving of the soul, we mean the renewal of the mind, the renewal of the will, and the renewal of the emotions. Your soul is not saved if your emotions are not renewed. But I want you to hear me. Your soul is not saved. So we all differ in the degrees of the salvation of our soul. Some people are 5% in the salvation of their soul. Some are 10% in the salvation of their soul. Some have not begun the salvation of their soul. They are just waiting for Jesus to come back. So, the end of your faith will be the salvation of your soul. The last one is glorification, which is for your body. Romans 8 of that. Hebrews 9 verse 28 speaks of that. The longest process is the soul, because it requires your participation. Now, listen to this. Satan cannot distract the salvation of your spirit, because it's complete. The only thing he can now distract is the salvation of your soul. Because the process is still ongoing. It's not yet sealed. Did you hear what I said? It's not